Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Space Between podcast. I'm Renae Lipsmeyer. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on these videos. Thanks again for watching. Hey, this is Renae with the Space Between podcast. I am here in Dallas for the second tour date of 2023. So I am in the parking lot. We're doing a bit of tailgating because that is what Dallas is known for, is their tailgating. They have super large lots here. And so the buzz right now going on, it sounds like the pit people have officially gotten their numbers, or a number has been drawn. So they've been given their pit tickets or their pit bracelets. And so now they're doing the drawing to see what number is going to go first. And so there should be some excitement coming because we have so many friends that are in the pit, and Dallas has a fairly large pit, so we're excited to see where everyone will line up tonight. So we've got a couple people in the parking lot that are excited to be here in Dallas, and so they have agreed to say a few words, where they're from, what they're excited about tonight. So I'm just going to pass the mic around to the people that are here in the lot. Okay, first we have
Justin from Wisconsin.
Okay, so did you have a chance to go to the Woodlands yesterday?
I did. I had a great time. It's a smaller pit. Some of us are privileged to be a little closer than normal for Dave, and it was great. I had such a good time. I'm actually from the Sugar Land area, which is more southwest. I'm in Wisconsin now, and I had such a good time. Bismarck was the opener.
Bismarck opener. So that a surprise? I know there was some buzz in the air about that happening, but were you surprised that it was the opener for the first city in the U.S.?
I was and I wasn't. 2016 was the last time it was played, from what I was told. I've never heard it, live that is. And when the Mexico shows had it, I was like, you know what? It has to happen, and my bet was actually Bismarck.
Well, that's awesome. You got it. How'd you feel about it? Because it was just about a 4-minute edition of that song. So were you expecting a little more? Once you knew that it was Bismarck, were you expecting it like a drawn-out version like they typically do on the stage, or were you looking for a short version like what we got?
I was happy with whatever version they played, and I think with the shorter version, it kind of puts us in a position this tour to see a longer version. And I think that will happen at some point, maybe, a few more shows. We'll see. I don't think it'll be played tonight. I think my opener pick would be One Sweet World tonight here at Dos Equis Pavilion. I'm reaching here.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. So is this the end of the tour for you for 2023, or will we be seeing you again at other venues this year?
If you guys would be so privileged to have me, I would be so privileged to be going to as many shows as my pocketbook here will allow me.
So does that mean you're going to Rogers, which is the next step on the tour for 2023?
That is a hell yeah!
Woo! Do you know how to call the pigs? Call the hogs.
The hogs. You're going to have to fill me in on how to call the hogs here.
Okay, so...
Or maybe we should wait till Arkansas, because I don't want to be spoiled.
Definitely going to find out. If you don't know already, there is a plan in the works for the Rogers, Arkansas show, which is the next on the U.S. tour. So the University of Arkansas is right there where Rogers, Arkansas is. And so if you don't know about Arkansas... Woo Pig Suey, go Razorbacks. That is my hometown. And so we will definitely be calling the hogs. If you don't know how to call the hogs, look it up. And you will be haunted because it is eerie, and Dave will definitely hear it. So be ready for the hog call in Rogers.
Loud and proud.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. So let's see who else is in the parking lot that actually wants to talk to us. I think we have a couple of people over here. Anybody their first Dave show? Anybody their first Dave show? Anybody their last Dave show? Anybody's birthday? Woo! Okay, we have a birthday in the parking lot. So, Dallas, Dave Matthews Band, for your birthday. What are your thoughts?
Fun.
I mean, I can't think of a better birthday gift than Dave Matthews.
Kick off and then here. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. So for your birthday, if you could request one song, and Dave was going to hear you, which he's not because he doesn't watch this, but if he were watching this and you were like, yo, Dave, it's my birthday, play my song, anything in the world, what would it be?
Broken Things.
Broken Things. When was the last time, I don't have any computers in front of me right now, when was the last time that was played? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. I'm sure we'll have comments below that's like, this is exactly the minute and second that it was played at the last place, which is cool. I love those facts. So please put those in the comments if you know. So happy birthday.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I hope that you have the greatest time.
Always.
Absolutely. Where are you from?
Alabama.
I will not. I will not roll tide. But can you call the Hogs?
No.
No. We'll edit that part out. No. Okay, I think I know one of these fellows over here. It looks like Marty McKinney from New Orleans, Louisiana is here. Let's see if we can just bug his ear for just a little bit.
I'm waiting for my bag.
Oh, he's waiting for his bag. He said, I know that you're recording something, but wait on me. I mean, this is the kind of respect I get.
I have to wait for my bag from last night. We had a hiccup, so it's all good. Waiting for my bag.
He's waiting for his bag of cocaine.
No. Of goodies. Everybody knows I hand out goodies, so I got to wait for my goodies so I can hand them out.
One question, because I know you're busy waiting on your bag. I can see that you're just intense over the waiting. One song, you can have anything in the world. What do you want tonight?
Rooftop. One of my favorite songs of all time.
Why Rooftop?
It's the one that made me go over the edge and become a big DMB fan and actually make me become a warehouse member and everything.
Awesome. Well, tell us where you're from. I think I told everyone, but tell me.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
New Orleans, Louisiana. Has anybody ever heard of that?
No. We might have a little thing called Mardi Gras, Jazz Fest.
It's a little thing. Thank you so much.
And I dress up like Elvis during Mardi Gras, ride a mini scooter called the Crew of Rolling Elvis. Come see us.
Come see us in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now I don't know this gentleman, and he can say no, but tell us where you're from.
My name is David. I'm with my wife Shelly here. We're from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
How many times have you seen the Dave Matthews Band? Just approximately.
It's number 41.
This is literally your 41st show.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know the significance behind 41?
Never heard of it.
So there's this thing. They have this song named 41. So this should be a really special show for you.
Not really. It's just another show, but it is. I had to take advantage of the plug
You
for
don't,
the 41.
you don't have a 41 shirt or anything, and it's your 41st.
This is my West Palm shirt from last year that Marty and I made. Fort Lauderdale.
You're from Fort Lauderdale. Awesome. So how was the trip to Texas, and do you like Texas?
Oh, we love Texas. That's why we come every year.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I hope that you have a great show tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. So, guys, there is excitement. The parking lot is full. So, parking lot was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Last year, it seemed like we had to pay, but they actually do have free admission in some of the parking lots. You just have to walk a little further to get. So, it looks like the pit people are settled. We're excited for them. But no matter where your seat is tonight, we know that the Dave Matthews Band will deliver. There will be an awesome show, and I can't wait. So stay tuned, because we will do an after-show party, and we'll do an after-show show with you guys. So peace, love, and Dave Matthews Band. Hey guys, it's Renae with the Space Between podcast. We are here in You'll Never Guess What State. We're on our way to Rogers, Arkansas, so that means we're leaving Dallas and heading to Rogers, which is just like a 5-hour short drive from Dallas. So we're excited to be heading to the third stop of the U.S. tour, which is Rogers, Arkansas. So we wanted to go over a little bit about the set list last night. I know with the help of my amazing editor that he's going to put up the set list right beside me. So we're going to talk through the set list. I want to say that the favorite thing about Dallas for me was, yes, the tone was completely different than the Woodlands, but almost every concert has its own vibe. So this one had its own. I don't want to argue the fact, was it better, was it worse? Although, for me personally, I liked it better than Houston. But I think I'm going to say that after every show. I can guarantee you, if you watch after Rogers, I'm going to tell you it's my favorite show. And then the next one's my favorite show, right? Yeah, each one is my favorite, but they all hold super special things. Favorite part of Dallas 2023, I'm standing behind several people, and this one lady just like nudges on the person next to her and says, look at the goosebumps on my arms. And so it was so unprompted, and those are the things I love about watching the Dave Matthews fans, is everyone is having like some kind of chemical response to this band and to its music and to the fans around it. And so that is the story that I'm writing. So One Sweet World was the opener. It was very sweet. It was unexpected, I think. And so it started off a little bit slow, but One Sweet World is a perfect song. I like the vibe that it gave. And then we rolled into Sweet. Of course, that's a fairly predictable one when he walks out with the little red guitar. There's not a lot of songs. Or is there another song that he actually plays that small guitar? I'm sorry, it's a ukulele. Don't ream me out for that. I'm not a musical genius. So slow, it started out very slow. Then, of course, the full band comes in. Immediately, I was getting text messages on my phone because we had to signal at the time. Kelly Allen, shout out to you. I immediately got a text from her saying sweet after One Sweet World. And then, of course, we went into a granny after that. I literally wrote notes down the whole time. That's the level of fanhood I have reached. So not only am I just like watching and absorbing, I'm writing down shit like, so for Granny, the only thing I wrote after it was, fuck me, amazing. That was how I described it. I was just like, fuck me, that was amazing. Walk Around the Moon, Man's Eyes, Busted Stuff, Crush, Louisiana Bayou, The Maker, So Damn Lucky, Into Monsters, So Right, It Could Happen, You Might Die Trying, Break Free, Ants. And if that's not enough, 3 more on the encore. Looking for a Vein, started a little slow, You Never Know, very slow again, but here was my favorite part of that. So in that song, if you're not familiar with You Never Know, he talks about how important it is to dream, right? Like that's what he's screaming out, dream, little darling, dream. And that's literally what this podcast is my dream to get out, to work for myself, do what I love, talk about what I love, which is the Dave Matthews Band and the family behind it. So that song was awesome for me. I'm dreaming. I'm following my dream. I'm doing it, Dave. I'm doing it. Then Preacher Man teaser into Why I Am Closer. So that was awesome. So I got a couple of people here. I just want to ask about the set list, what they thought. What do they think Rogers is going to be like? Driving through Oklahoma. We've got about 4.5 more hours till we get to Rogers. So I have Marty McKinney and Suzanne Swirl here with me. We're all doing a caravan up to Rogers. And so just brief thoughts on what did you think about Dallas? And then what did you think about Dallas in comparison to the Woodlands? My voice is so scratchy.
There's no comparison. Dallas was incredible. It was awesome. Enjoyed it. Why I Am Closer? Huh. What can I say? Look at her sleeve. It's on every t-shirt I make. So
it's a great shirt.
So it was awesome. I loved it. Houston, you got to understand, it was the album debut, and it was a Sirius XM. So a little different, and they changed it up completely and made our Dallas night incredible.
Absolutely incredible. So glad you guys were both in the pit. So if you haven't seen the selfies from Dave or for any other of the members, they're definitely going to be right in the front. Some of my favorite people in the very front of those selfies. So let's see. How did you feel about Dallas? How did you like it compared to the Woodlands? And then what are your expectations for Rogers? And I don't like the word expectations, but what are your mental plans for Rogers?
So I'm kind of with Marty. I mean, we really can't complain about anything, but my preferred show was Dallas last night. The energy, Dave was lit. I felt the song selection was outstanding. He's right about the Sirius XM Friday night shows. I feel like it's a little bit more of a crowd pleaser show than hardcore fans like us, but we are grateful for whatever we can get. But last night for me was magic. And I did, if you're a member of the DMB Couch Tour, please look, I streamed the entire show from beginning to end, and it's saved on there. So if you'd like to relive it while you're in your living room and you want to put it up on your smart TV while you're doing your chores, it's always nice to see Dave in the background. So
absolutely.
Thank you, Renae, for driving us to the next stop and to your home venue.
Absolutely. Next up.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a Tuesday show. And I have really, again, we don't use the word expectations, but I have high hopes it's going to be very energetic because they're going to have 2 days off and they're just getting into the groove of the tour. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So if you're not able to come to Arkansas, you can always watch it through the Couch Tour. So be sure to watch that. Definitely look for us. We'll all be in the pit. These are the shirts that Marty might be wearing. I think I'm going to go Razorback style because Woo Pig Suey, right? Home venue, University of Arkansas. I'm a University of Arkansas fan, and most of the people will be. So Woo Pig Suey. If you don't know how to call the Hogs, look it up. We're going to be doing it Tuesday night in Rogers. Peace, love, and Dave Matthews Band.